We hear from PNNL on their efforts to combat fentanyl on a nationwide scale. And a Richland business is hoping to set a record this weekend and bring in Small Business Saturday with a bang.
And some overnight showers mean some wet roads this morning. Some residual showers stick around. I'll get you prepared in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Well, good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Now, Riley, it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
But it's Friday for a lot of folks.
Definitely.
Not for us, but that's all right.
A lot of schools have maybe early release today as well.
Yes. So a lot of excitement today. Oh, I loved the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Because 4 days off and you have the holiday break coming up. Oh,
it's the best, one of the best parts of the year.
100%. Let's take a quick look outside at our Legends Columbia Point Sky Cam, and it is wet out there, and we do expect to see a little bit more wetness on the way as we move along in our morning hours, most likely for the Mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountain region. As we look at our temperatures, look at those warmer temperatures. We're above the freezing level across the board. That is good news since we saw that shower activity rumble through. Now we're also keeping an eye on visibility. So far, we're looking pretty good. 60% visibility, Tri-Cities, 90% in Yakima. But if you're heading into the mountains, some very thick fog. So if you're heading over to Seattle for Thanksgiving early today, do give yourself plenty of time, plenty of fog there. So we're taking a look at our highs today. We are warmer today. This will be the warmest day for our next 7 days. It looks very likely. We'll see a little bit more sunshine as we move along in the day. And again, some residual showers likely for the Tri-Cities and could even persist into the early afternoon for Walla Walla, but then fog will be taking grip tonight. So fog could be a part of your Thanksgiving Day travels. So AM scattered rain today, light winds staying cool. I'll get you ready for all of that, including your weekend. And my first alert weather forecast coming up in about 10 minutes.
The Washington State Patrol and Richland Police Department responded to a deadly rollover crash that closed down a part of State Route 240 Tuesday. It happened around 3 p.m. on eastbound State Route 240 at the off-ramp from the I-182 bypass just east of Aaron Drive. Authorities say a car carrying 3 people rolled. The driver, an 18-year-old from Kennewick, a 17-year-old passenger were hurt and were taken to a nearby hospital. Their conditions are not known at this time. Authorities say a 17-year-old female from Kennewick died at the scene. According to WSP, charges against the driver are pending at this time. The investigation into the crash is ongoing. A former Pasco police officer accused of killing a Spokane woman in 1986 is slated for another trial scheduled after the Thanksgiving holiday. Richard Aguirre waived his right to a jury trial in October. As a result, the final decision is left to a Spokane County Superior Court judge. 27-year-old Ruby Doss was found strangled to death in 1986. In 2015, Aguirre's DNA matched evidence left at the scene. Aguirre was tried in 2020, but it ended in a mistrial. He's charged with first-degree murder and faces up to life in prison. While fentanyl overdoses are a growing crisis, there's also concern about what could be next on the horizon. Researchers at the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory, or PNNL, are working to get ahead of that next wave. Dr. Kabrina Rada is an expert in man-made drugs like fentanyl. She says back when different versions of the drug started showing up nearly 20 years ago, people were calling them legal highs, even though they weren't technically legal at all.
Basically, all you have to do is identify something that hasn't been tried before, and it's probably not going to be banned yet. And that doesn't mean it's legal, it just means that the system hasn't caught up to it. The people who are doing this just know that they need to avoid the combinations that are banned, but there are plenty other possibilities that can be tried.
Coming up later on Good Morning Northwest, we'll take an in-depth look at what makes fentanyl so difficult to regulate and how researchers are working to prepare for whatever the next deadly drug turns out to be. We're tracking the debate over allowing retail cannabis sales within West Richland city limits. City officials believe that even one business could bring in tens of thousands of tax dollars from the state that are currently going to Benton County instead of West Richland. The planned proposal that was set to be voted on last night would allow a single shop in a region zoned light industrial and away from parks, schools, and public transit centers. But yesterday, West Richland City Council opted to wait on holding a vote. They've pushed the new vote to December 19th. Now that weather is getting colder, homeless shelters are in dire need of donations to keep their residents warm and fed, and a big effort from a local company is helping Camp Hope do that. Yesterday, Pacific Steel and Recycling brought 4 pallets of food and a total of nearly 4,900 items to the shelter. A combination of donations from customers and employees. In fact, nearly half of that food was donated by just one truck driver who says he started putting together his donation of over 2,000 items back in August.
For me, my biggest thing is everybody deserves food. It's a human rights, humanity issue, you know. We're all entitled to a warm meal.
Camp Hope's biggest need right now is blankets, towels, and warm socks, but every little bit helps. Small Business Saturday happens this weekend, an initiative to support and celebrate small or local businesses during the big weekend of shopping. The Spud Nut Shop, a local business in Richland, has got a serious undertaking planned for the weekend, and that's to bake a record amount of Spud Nuts. Their current all-time high is 480 dozen. This weekend, they're going for a record 500 pre-ordered dozen Spud Nuts. And not only are the Spuds trying to break records, but they're also going toward supporting staff.
Our staff has been great during this transition of new ownership, and a way to give back to them is on November 25th, Small Business Saturday. We're giving 100% of sales back to our staff. So a way you can come down and enjoy some Spud Nuts at the shop, enjoying breakfast or lunch, or pre-order dozens.
Co-owner Mike Bishop says you've got to call in your order ahead of Saturday, meaning between now and Friday during business hours to call it in, because they have to plan for the orders.
500 dozen would start us like 7 o'clock the night before and carry us through, probably bake until 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So it is crucial for the pre-orders to come in so we can plan accordingly, because that is quite the undertaking for the staff.
According to the Spud Nut Shop, it's crucial to bring in revenue during the fourth quarter to support staff through the holidays and into the first quarter of the year. Many major cities across the U.S. have well-established rowing clubs, but until recently, the Tri-Cities didn't have one. The Tri-Cities Rowing Association came together only 2 years ago, but this past year was the first full season of rowing. The group has around 15 to 20 members who meet regularly to get some time on the water in one of the association's multiple boats. As the sport gains popularity in the Tri-Cities, there's now a need for a permanent location to store boats, oars, and other equipment.
Name a big city and they all have shell houses where you can build junior programs and master's programs. We want to build junior programs, we want to build master's programs, but we need a place. We need a place to put the boats and to bring people together to do that. It's too hard to store all this stuff at your house, to load things on cars, to bring things down.
The Tri-Cities Rowing Association plans to start fundraising for their own shell house early in the new year. Later on Good Morning Northwest, we'll tell you about how this group got started and some of its early success. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at the weather.
Some wetness out there. We have some residual showers. We're also dealing with some fog this morning. A lot going on as a lot of people head out on the road tonight. I'll get you ready in my first alert weather forecast.
And Multicare Yakima Memorial Hospital is ramping up precautions as they remain at capacity this respiratory disease season. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Next Extra. After 30 years of playing Santa, has Tim Allen mastered the art of gift giving? I ask his daughter, what do you want for Christmas from this man right here? He's very rich. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month. Free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
Does anybody want my tomato?
What have you got against tomatoes?
Not my favorite fruit.
Wait, tomatoes are fruit?
Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't know how anybody can eat those things.
You do know that tomatoes are in ketchup.
It's Mattress Depot USA's November sales event.
Meaning no money down and no interest for up to 3 years on our best-selling mattresses.
Like a queen plush Sealy mattress for just $3.99.
Or an adjustable bed for just $9.99.
Or a king-size memory foam mattress for just $7.99.
Visit our showrooms or shop online at mattressdepotusa.com.
But hurry, our November sales event ends soon.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
New and current customers can get the iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. Get the gift of connection at US Cellular.
This December 1st to 3rd, experience the magic of the season during Walla Walla's Holiday Barrel Weekend. Kick off the weekend with wine, music, and fun at the Barrel Full of Money auction. Then, sip and savor your way throughout the weekend, tasting some of Walla Walla's renowned wines straight from the barrel. And the whole family can enjoy Walla Walla's charming downtown shops, indoor holiday markets, and the dazzling holiday parade of lights. Come join Holiday Barrel Weekend festivities. Visit Walla Walla December 1st through 3rd and taste the season.
At Bikes for Tykes, the mission is to provide a bike and helmet to every child in our area who needs one. To make that happen, they need your help. Please donate today online at bikesfortykesnw.com or call 509-545-1446.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Well, while Yakima County reports its first flu death of the season, Multicare Yakima Memorial Hospital says it is at capacity after an increase in influenza cases. According to Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell, they've been recommending mask wearing for a while, but now they're taking things a step further.
Hospital officials tell me they're not only seeing an increase in the number of patients coming in with influenza, but also the number of employees who are having to call out sick because they've come down with a respiratory illness. That's why they're now mandating mask wearing at all of their facilities. Masks will be available at the entrance for those who don't have their own, but they will be required to be worn inside the hospital for all staff, patients, and visitors. They're also limiting the number of visitors allowed at the hospital to 2 per patient, except in the family birthplace where patients can have up to 3 visitors. The exception to that rule is hospice and end-of-life patients who do not have visitor restrictions. The goal is to try to get ahead of the spread that typically comes with the holiday season and prevent the surge from getting any worse.
The fewer people we have to staff, the harder it is to take care of more patients, so it's kind of 2 things that work against each other to create a very difficult scenario.
Hospital officials tell me this policy is going into effect immediately and will likely continue through the holidays, but they'll reevaluate based on the numbers that they're seeing coming in. Reporting in Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanksgiving is, of course, tomorrow, and after a good meal comes a nap. But do you know why? Well, experts say they don't just blame the turkey for your holiday food coma. According to a sleep specialist, turkey does contain tryptophan. It's an amino acid needed to make serotonin, which is a feel-good hormone that regulates our sleep cycle. Many foods contain it, like, like cheese, chicken, egg whites, and fish, to name a few. Also, don't forget the impact of holiday drinking. However, experts believe it would take about 8 pounds of turkey meat to lull you into a food coma. The U.S. Department of Agriculture recommends serving 1 pound of turkey meat per person this holiday. 8 pounds of turkey to fall asleep? Sign me up. Coming up, those headed to the East Coast this holiday should be prepared for severe weather that could impact your trip. I'll get you ready for your Thanksgiving holiday. It's almost here, everyone. That is next on Good Morning Northwest.
Next Live. Thanksgiving is one day away, and we're celebrating with Chris Pine from Wish. Plus, Live's Thanksgiving Cooking Week continues with Gelman's Cooking.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you for getting groceries, Mika.
Of course. Happy to help. Will Medicare cover any of these bills?
I thought it would, but it doesn't.
We'll get through this. I will always be here for you.
I know. But what about you? I don't ever want you to be in this situation.
Don't worry, Dad. With WA Cares, I'm earning long-term care benefits with each paycheck. That money will be there when I need it.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
They say we get 300 days of sunshine a year, but we know the whole story. The winter of 2019, Mid-Columbia record for most snowfall in a single month. 2004, temperatures reached a low of -18 degrees. And 1996, one of the coldest winters in our history. At McCurley, we remember because we were here. Our expert technicians drive these roads too and know the challenges our winters can bring. That's why we're here to make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever weather comes your way, so you'll remember this winter for the people you spent it with, not the cold. McCurley, your way home.
See all our new vehicle specials, like on the new Mazda CX-90 at McCurleyMazda.com during the Season of Inspiration.
It's out with Thanksgiving and in with Thanksgetting during the 4-day Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. And with the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed, it's the perfect time to design a new living room, bedroom, dining room, or fall into a new mattress. Check out doorbusters while they last, plus 6 years no interest. But hurry, the 4-day Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CR-V. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Next, ET.
I am co-hosting the Thanksgiving Day Parade on CBS.
We'll take you behind the scenes. And it's a Ted Lasso holiday reunion. It was just as it should be. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your morning so far. Hope you've had a nice week so far. And hey, it is Friday for a lot of folks. Hope you're one of the lucky few out there. We are seeing a little bit of fog action coming into the Tri-Cities. We're also seeing residual showers for the Blue Mountain region. We could see a little bit more showers for really the Mid-Columbia and the Blues as we move along in our morning, but a little bit of wetness out there, so be careful out on the roads. And on our future cast, we're just going to see, again, a little bit more shower activity moving off into the southeast. Then it will move on completely. So for our afternoon, we'll see some sunshine, and then we'll head into tomorrow, Thanksgiving. Again, we're seeing a little bit of shower activity moving along the Blues. If it just comes a little bit to the west, we could see just a hint of shower activity tomorrow. But as we even get into Friday, we're looking mighty fine. So mostly sunny skies for your Thanksgiving Day. My goodness, should be beautiful. So for our temperatures right now, we are above the freezing level across the board. Our warmest morning in some time, and that is good news since we saw all that shower activity come in overnight. Our highs were a little warmer than expected today, and then we're going to have just a steady cool down towards our weekend. Then we're going to settle into lower 40s, upper 30s for our weekend and into our next work week. So chilly conditions are taking grip. Now, light winds are going to continue. Light winds today, light winds for the next couple of days at least. And this is why we have a chance of seeing fog for really the week ahead air quality issues as well. We're keeping a very close eye on all of that. So if you head into the mountains, there is a 1/4 mile visibility in the mountains, so be very careful if you're headed up in that direction. 90% visibility in Yakima, 60% visibility in the Tri-Cities. Not yet for Walla Walla and Pendleton, though we could see fog return this evening for Walla Walla. We do have air quality in the moderate zone. We've been worried about this with the light winds, and it's continuing throughout many of our cities, and we're not seeing wind anytime soon, so air quality is not going to be the best for the next couple of days at least. So let's take a look at our highs today. Again, we're a little bit warmer, 49 for Ellensburg, right around that 50-degree mark for Yakima and Toppenish. Over in the mid-Columbia, we are also right in those upper 40s, so we're about 5 degrees warmer than we were yesterday. And over in the Blue Mountain region, right in those upper 40s as well. 7-day forecast, again, 50 today for Yakima, chance of some morning showers tomorrow. And look at that weekend. Plenty of sunshine for the entirety of your Thanksgiving weekend, including Thursday and Friday. Then a touch warmer next week. Overnight lows in the 20s for the week ahead. In the Tri-Cities area, highs are going to be chilly. Today, 48, then just continually getting cooler into the weekend, but also good conditions, sunny conditions starting tomorrow, really starting this afternoon. Overnight lows will be in the 20s starting Thursday late night. For Walla Walla, more fog is expected today. Morning showers are also expected, and then could see that fog persist into your Thursday. Really, all of our areas could see some fog for our Thanksgiving, and cool but nice conditions after we get through tomorrow morning. Again, a slight chance of showers for your Thanksgiving. So folks, looking good for your Thanksgiving travel. We had showers overnight. Keep an eye out for slick roads this morning and residual showers for mid-Columbia and the Blues. But a warm day today, actually the warmest for the week ahead.
The two things that go hand in hand during the holiday week: the weather and its effect on Thanksgiving travel. For those heading to the East Coast this holiday, a storm system pushing across the eastern U.S. could impact Thanksgiving travel for millions of Americans. Meanwhile, there was a deadly plane crash in North Texas. Here's ABC's Allison Kosick.
This morning, authorities in Texas are investigating what caused the plane to crash at this shopping center. Surveillance video shows the moments after the single-engine plane went down in Plano, crashing just feet from a diner and a nail salon.
The fire resulting from the crash did involve an unoccupied parked vehicle.
Sources tell our Dallas station the pilot, the only person on board, did not survive.
Tornado on the ground.
It comes as severe weather disrupts holiday air travel in other parts of the country. This damage from a reported tornado in Alabama. In Georgia, strong wind gusts made for a rocky landing for passengers on this plane in Atlanta.
And it was pretty bad. And then coming in, the landing was rough.
Really rough.
Yeah, it was really rough.
And overnight, snow in upstate New York and New England. For air travelers, one analysis found Frontier, JetBlue, and Southwest Airlines are most likely to experience flight delays during the holidays. Those least prone to delays? Delta and Hawaiian Airlines. Far more Americans are hitting the roads, many facing heavy rain from Florida to New York.
I got a chance to fly right over that storm, feel the turbulence, and then see the roads. And yes, this storm is disruptive. I-95 is not great. From Washington, D.C. to Philadelphia, New York City, still raining until about 7 a.m.
Today, drivers in major metro areas are expected to see average travel times up to 80% longer than usual. For some, it's already been a rough ride.
For 45 minutes, we've been in traffic.
It was stopped. It was terrible. It took forever.
Allison Kosick, ABC News, New York.
If you're flying for Thanksgiving, the TSA wants you to know that you can bring most holiday foods on board, but there are certain foods that need to be checked. As a general rule, solid foods can fly with you. Anything that can be poured, spread, sprayed, or pumped should be checked. So make sure your special gravy, cranberry sauce, and wine go under the plane. The agency even has a special list on its MyTSA app that will tell you how to travel with most foods. And if you do bring it on board, make sure to keep it easily accessible. Food items frequently require additional screenings at checkpoints. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and when we come back, we take a look at some of the feast's most popular side dishes.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Get 2.9% financing for 60 months on Rogue, plus get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on popular models. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
No insurance? No problem. At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, our membership plan starts at just $79 and costs only $35 a month. That's 2 cleanings, x-rays, and much more for just $35 a month. Learn more at WRFDC.com or PDPNW.com. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels, headlights, and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. You see, the Camry's been named best-selling car in America. But cheer up, wannabe twinsies. If you try harder, maybe you can catch up. Later, Toyota.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
The winter of 2019, Mid-Columbia record for most snowfall in a single month. 2004, temperatures reached a low of -18 degrees. And 1996, one of the coldest winters in our history. At McCurley, we remember because we were here. Our expert technicians make sure you'll remember this winter for the people you spent it with, not the cold.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Chevrolet.
Elevate your lifestyle and embrace your home's full potential with exclusive furnishings and expert interior design you'll find only at Spencer Carlson. Our dedicated team of professional designers will bring your vision to life. For a limited time, save up to 35% off select Lexington, Simply Amish, and Mattal furnishings. During our Home for the Holidays sale, you'll fall in love with the process just as much as you'll cherish the results. Spencer Carlson, unsurpassed furniture and design for life.
A portion of the news is sponsored by Kubota.
Welcome back, everyone. What side dishes do you plan to serve with your turkey this Thanksgiving?
All right.
Are they pretty basic, or do you like to switch the menu up some years? From cranberry relish to sweet potatoes to green bean casserole, there are so many options. Now Google has come out with a list of the most searched side dishes for each state.
All right, the data was compiled between October 6th and November 6th. Many states seem to love casseroles. The most searched one overall was, of course, green bean casserole, which was also the top side in Washington. That's outrageous. However, some states like Hawaii, Kansas, and Wyoming search for more unique side dishes: bruschetta, cucumber salad, and creamy polenta.
I've never had any of those side dishes with my Thanksgiving meal before.
Well, I've had bruschetta. I mean, not with Thanksgiving though. So, and your Thanksgiving table, is it the shape of the can cranberry, or is it actual cranberry sauce?
It's typically shape of the can. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's. I like it.
Yeah,
and it's easy to do a little slice of it.
Exactly.
And like Ross on Friends, make the tastemaker deliciousness. So, anyways, hope everybody has their side dishes at least shopped for and in mind for tomorrow's big day.
Definitely.
Quick look outside. Let me get you ready for your Thanksgiving and your, well, Thanksgiving Eve day. Your first alert weather forecast coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, U.S. officials are saying many holiday events, like the annual Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, are an attractive target amid the war in Israel. Meanwhile, a deal has been reached between Israel and Hamas that will begin a 4-day humanitarian pause and see some of the hostages that have been taken return home.
In today's Tech Bites, a hated junk fee may end up in the garbage. The Biden administration wants to eliminate early termination charges for cable and satellite services. Companies would also be required to give prorated credits. The FCC votes on the proposal next month. Tesla will start charging drivers an extra $1 per minute to charge their electric vehicle batteries beyond 90%. But that additional fee will only kick in when charging stations are busy. What's still unclear is when a station will be declared busy. And Sonos is preparing to roll out a string of new products, including its first ever headphones. Bloomberg says they're high-end, over-the-ear headphones. Sonos may also release wireless earbuds, a TV streaming device, and the company's second-generation portable Bluetooth speaker. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Lionel Moise. Have a great day.
You really think you can get me to like dark chocolate?
Without a doubt.
Won't it taste bitter?
Not this dark chocolate.
Now what?
We wait.
I can't. It's delicious. I told you it wasn't bitter.
From the Lindt Master Chocolatier, discover excellence. Expect delicious.
Watch this. We get the team it up, know that we making them nervous. This in a battle, we can't have discussion. No talking about doing the verses. So make it a good one.
Have fun, sis.
Can't stop adding stuff to your cart? Get the Bank of America customized cash rewards card. Choose the online shopping category and earn 3% cash back.
While there are no specific threats to the 2023 Thanksgiving holiday, U.S. officials say the Israel-Hamas war has created a heightened threat environment this year. And Qatar has announced the success of joint efforts with Egypt and the U.S. to mediate between Israel and Hamas to reach an agreement for a humanitarian truce.
And some overnight showers, warmer temps, and fog possibilities for your Wednesday morning. I'll get you prepared in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Well, good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Wednesday. It's one of those weeks that you're not really sure what day it is because a lot of folks have tomorrow and Friday off, of course.
Definitely.
You were off on Monday having a great vacation.
Thank you. So it's my Tuesday, so I'm even more confused. Exactly. I have to think about it like every once in a while. I'm like, what is it?
Well, we're happy it's Wednesday. Happy it's your Friday, most likely out there. And we're looking at a little of everything.
Yeah, I saw some showers on my way to work.
Yes, but that means warmer temperatures, which is good news. Let's take a look outside, and we do have wet roads out there. We're seeing fog starting to peek into a couple of areas, at least in the northwest, and we do have those residual showers that Riley was talking about. We could see a little bit more shower activity coming in specifically to the Mid-Columbia and the Blues, but most of it has moved on, and we do expect, again, maybe just a hint more showers, not too heavy though. Now, visibility-wise, we have almost zero, well, we do have zero visibility in the mountains. If you're traveling early over to the west side through the pass, do take care going through the passes this morning. Also 60% visibility in the Tri-Cities area. So a little bit of fog starting to pop up. The rain has definitely helped beat that down, but we could see fog return as we get into some of our afternoons. So all over the place, we expect to see some sunshine in our afternoon, but again, fog could reappear for Walla Walla. So a lot going on. AM scattered rain, light winds, staying cool. I'll get you ready in my first alert weather forecast that is coming up in about 10 minutes.
Police are warning about a higher threat environment this Thanksgiving due to the war in the Middle East, affecting everything from parades to shopping. Passions surrounding the conflict between Israel and Hamas are on full display from New York to Hollywood. Here's ABC's Lionel Moise.
As Thanksgiving approaches, law enforcement is expressing concern about the war in the Middle East fueling tensions here at home. Police in New York arrested this woman on hate charges. She's accused of throwing hot coffee on someone she thought was Muslim because of his scarf.
You know, parents have had to have difficult conversations with children who've asked, is my dad safe because he's brown?
A former advisor in the Obama administration also under fire. A lobbying firm has cut ties with Stuart Seldowitz after videos showed him making anti-Palestinian comments to a food vendor in New York.
Why should I go? It's a free country. It's not Egypt here.
Seldowitz claims the food vendor made statements supporting Hamas, which the vendor denies.
Thelma, I'm going to Mexico.
And controversy in Hollywood. Actress Susan Sarandon has been dropped by her talent agency after she was quoted at a rally saying there are a lot of people afraid of being Jewish at this time and are getting a taste of what it feels like to be a Muslim in this country. Actress Melissa Barrera also facing criticism. She's been dropped from the Scream 7 movie after posting, "I too come from a colonized country. Palestine will be free." The passion surrounding the war now prompting tighter security at big holiday events. A confidential assessment obtained by ABC News warns the conflict in the Middle East is creating a heightened threat environment, making the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade an attractive target. Another security bulletin warns of pro-Palestinian demonstrators disrupting shopping malls on Black Friday.
Authorities say there's no specific threat to malls or the Macy's parade. 3.5 million people are expected along the parade route Thursday. This could be an extra special Thanksgiving for some families. A deal has been reached between Israel and Hamas, which will result in the release of some hostages being held by the militant group. This would mark the first major de-escalationary step taken since the war between the two parties began in early October. During a 6-hour-long meeting Tuesday, the Israeli cabinet overwhelmingly approved the agreement with Hamas, which calls for a 4-day pause in Israel's air and ground campaign. At least 50 of the 239 hostages held captive by Hamas in Gaza will soon be set free. Israeli officials say the ceasefire could potentially be extended for the release of additional hostages. President Joe Biden issued a statement saying that, quote, "Today's deal should bring home additional American hostages, and I will not stop until they are all released."
I still think that there's a long way to go, and we have to understand that this is just the beginning. But it does give us some much needed hope. And I hope that as we see people coming back, though it's going to be extremely painful if Yarden is not there, that it helps give those of us who won't see their loved ones back the ability to keep going for as long as we need to until we see them all back.
As for what lies ahead, Israel appears to be taking a trust but verify stance. According to a Hamas statement, which they subsequently took down, 150 Palestinian prisoners will also be released from Israeli jails as part of the deal. Jason Valentine joins us now for a look at your weather forecast.
Folks, we have wetness on the ground and we have warmer temperatures this morning. A warmer day as well. Still right around our average, but cooler temperatures, but nicer conditions for our Thanksgiving. I'll get you ready for all of that in my First Alert weather forecast coming right up.
And despite record credit card debt, Americans are entering the holiday season with a record spending forecast.
It's out with Thanksgiving and in with Thanksgiving during the 4-day Black Friday super sale at Furniture Row. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. Check out doorbusters while they last, plus 6 years no interest. The 4-day Black Friday super sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Eminent Roofing presents the 4th annual Thanksgiving Roof Giveaway. Last year, Virginia Chavez won. Who will win in 2023? To nominate someone you know, go to applevalleyNewsNow.com and click on Contests. The Thanksgiving Roof Giveaway from Eminent Roofing and Apple Valley News Now.
The winter of 2019, Mid-Columbia record for most snowfall in a single month. 2004, temperatures reached a low of -18 degrees. And 1996, one of the coldest winters in our history. At McCurley, we remember because we were here. Our expert technicians make sure you'll remember this winter for the people you spent it with, not the cold.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
They say we get 300 days of sunshine a year, but we know the whole story. The winter of 2019, Mid-Columbia record for most snowfall in a single month. 2004, temperatures reached a low of -18 degrees. And 1996, one of the coldest winters in our history. At McCurley, we remember because we were here. Our expert technicians drive these roads too and know the challenges our winters can bring. That's why we're here to make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever weather comes your way, so you'll remember this winter for the people you spent it with, not the cold. McCurley, your way home.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Chevrolet.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Black Friday savings are going on now with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book posted at Bi-Mart.com. It's 20 pages of great store-wide savings. Save big at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
It's the 4-day Black Friday super sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, or get up to $200 off our Denver Mattress brand lineup, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. The 4-day Black Friday super sale, only at Denver Mattress.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Well, Americans' credit card debt keeps climbing above the $1 trillion mark amid persistent high inflation and higher interest rates. It's about to collide with a holiday season that retailers forecast as a record breaker. Karen Kaifa has the latest.
'Tis the season for spending, with retailers forecasting consumers will go big. The National Retail Federation anticipates overall holiday spending will top a record $957 billion. But many consumers will pile on top of existing credit card debt.
Credit card debt's one of these things that's easy to get into and hard to get out of.
The Federal Reserve Bank of New York says that during the third quarter of 2023, Americans' collective credit card debt climbed again to a record $1.08 trillion. Consumers leaning on credit cards as inflation continues to squeeze.
When people are in credit card debt, we tend to find it's one of two primary reasons. Number one would be an emergency expense, some kind of unexpected medical bill or home repair or car repair. The second most common answer is day-to-day living outpacing your paycheck.
Ted Rossman of Bankrate says to take stock of balances, sketch out a plan and a budget before holiday shopping with credit cards.
It's all about how you use them. So definitely be mindful of that when mapping out your holiday strategy.
Maybe tap into unused gift cards or credit card points to lower gift costs. Also consider a zero balance transfer credit card to move high interest, high cost debt over to a new card with a 0% grace period that can last as 21 months and cut interest payments.
And credit card balances are not the only debts households have to start the holiday season with. The New York Fed also saw mortgage balances, student loans, and auto loan balances on the rise during the last quarter. Well, inflation is down again this month, and Thanksgiving dinner is going to be cheaper on average than last year, but it's still going to be pricier than before the pandemic. The costs vary by location, so there's some bad news for those headed to the west side this holiday. According to MoneyGeek.com, the priciest metro area for a Thanksgiving meal is Seattle at $176. Second and third place are Honolulu and the Portland, Vancouver, Hillsborough metro area in Oregon. The Texas metro areas of El Paso and Brownsville, Harlingen are tied for the cheapest Thanksgiving meal at less than $125. Coming up, vet laboratories in several states are investigating an unusual respiratory illness in dogs and encouraging people to take precautions to keep their pets healthy. And I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Hey, that is next. Let me get you ready for your Thanksgiving holiday. on Good Morning Northwest.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on popular models. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
It's out with Thanksgiving and in with Thanksgetting during the 4-day Black Friday super sale at Furniture Row. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. And with the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed, it's the perfect time to design a new living room, bedroom, dining room, or fall into a new mattress. Check out Doorbusters while they last, plus 6 years no interest. But hurry, the 4-day Black Friday super sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things Christmas. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of it in a new Honda. Whether it's traveling to the holiday family dinner in an efficient Accord hybrid, or heading to a hike to burn it off in a powerful CR-V hybrid. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
This washer and dryer set is on sale for only $3.99 each. This is Fred's lowest price ever on a Samsung top-load laundry pair.
Fred's has a limited supply of Samsung top-load laundry pairs marked down over 40%.
This family-size laundry set easily handles big loads and comes with a soft close lid that closes safely and quietly.
Only $3.99 each for a Samsung laundry set is a terrific value.
Let Fred's experts help you take advantage of Black Friday savings.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on popular models. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your morning so far. Hope today is your Friday, or maybe you even have it already off. Hopefully that is the case. Looking at a calm morning this morning, seeing some fog slowly starting to pick up in the Tri-Cities area. Not too bad just yet. We also had shower activity for most of our cities come in overnight. We have some residual showers going on. Rain-snow mix in the upper elevations of the Blues, but we've just seen plain old rain throughout our areas, and that could continue a little bit into our morning hours as we look at the mid-Columbia and Blue Mountain region, still getting some showers. That'll move along though as we get into especially our afternoon, and then we'll see some clearing as we head into the rest of our day, and we're going to see more sunshine as we head into our Thursday, into our Friday as well. Should be some great traveling conditions, at least for our areas. We do expect to see those snow off into Idaho and into Montana. That will be later on today, but for our areas, looking very nice, and we are above that freezing level or right at it for all of our areas. Keep an eye out for slick conditions though, especially in Ellensburg with those showers overnight. We are going to be seeing return to much cooler, below freezing temperatures as we get into tomorrow. So our temperatures, they're slowly going to decrease as we head into our weekend. We're right around our average, or maybe even just a touch above our average today. as we're seeing a bit warmer temperatures than we expected. Now winds, they are exactly where we expected, light, and they're going to remain light for the next couple of days, at least well into our weekend and our next work week. That means we can expect to see fog popping up here and there. Also, we can expect to see not the best of air quality. So very bad in the mountains. If you're heading over the west side early for Thanksgiving, it is going to be very thick fog there. 90% visibility Yakima, 60% in Tri-Cities. Hasn't yet creeped into Walla Walla and Pendleton, but the rain from last night and the rain right now is helping that, but it could return this evening for Walla Walla. Air quality also right in the moderate zone for many of our cities. So again, if you're susceptible to air quality issues, a little bit of moderate air out there. So taking a look at those highs today, we are cooler than we have been. Warmer than we have been. 49 in Ellensburg, 50 degrees for Yakima and Toppenish. Over in the Mid-Columbia, we're pretty much right there in the upper 40s. We're going to stay there for at least today, and upper 40s for Walla Walla and Pendleton. Our cooler temperatures begin again tomorrow. So for Yakima, look at that. Turkey Day looking mostly sunny, and we're going to see mostly sunny to plain old sunny skies through Sunday, though we are cooling down towards the weekend. Overnight lows also, after being above the freezing level overnight last night into this morning, we are seeing 20s for the week ahead. Mostly 20s for the week ahead overnight for Tri-Cities. Looking very nice as well for Thanksgiving. Slight chance of a shower or two early for Walla Walla, but more likely than not, we'll see more fog this evening and into tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind for your Thanksgiving travels. Other than that, staying dry and staying cool for our upcoming week. So, for Thanksgiving, we are going to be looking at mostly clear skies throughout our areas. Cooler temperatures, though, than today. But again, good traveling conditions, save for the possibility of fog.
Pet owners and veterinarians are worried about a danger for dogs. A new sickness is spreading across the country, and scientists have no idea what's causing normal, everyday panting to turn into a disturbing cough. Here's ABC's Allison Cossack.
This morning, a mysterious respiratory illness is affecting more dogs across the country.
She continued to have that dry hacking cough. And it just kind of progressed from there.
Lauren Celaya of North Carolina noticed her German Shepherd, Maddie, was suffering from what she and her vet thought was kennel cough.
We were coming back for subsequent visits. That second and third time, they're like, yeah, we're starting to see more of these cases.
The mysterious disease has symptoms similar to kennel cough, including the cough, along with fever, lack of energy, and loss of appetite. But vets say this can last for weeks, possibly leading to pneumonia and even death. And it's contagious. Cases of the illness have now been reported in these 12 states from Oregon to Massachusetts. Pet owners warned to be on the lookout.
Typical signs are starting with a cough, eye or nasal discharge, progressing to more of a wet cough, lethargy, fever, not wanting to eat. Their gums might turn blue or purple. And at that point, definitely seek emergency medical care.
Vets say make sure your dog is up to date on all vaccinations and
avoid any areas where there are a lot of dogs in that space. So avoid boarding them, avoid doggy daycare.
Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
When we come back, deep frying a turkey is a popular way to enjoy the Thanksgiving staple, and a safety PSA on how not to do it is getting a lot of attention.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with Spectrum Internet delivering fast and reliable speeds, advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security on your devices, Spectrum Mobile with unlimited talk, text, and data, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. Get Spectrum One Stream with Internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited Spectrum Mobile line, and the Xumo Stream Box, free when you add Spectrum TV. Call 833-976-4999. With Spectrum and Xumo, all your favorites are brought together in one place. Use the voice remote to search across live TV, on-demand movies and shows, and the most popular streaming apps to watch what you want faster and easier than ever. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
Come see Kimberly Perry of the Grammy Award-winning trio The Band Perry live in concert. Friday, January 12th, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Hear hits like If I Die Young and Better Dig 2, as well as new music from Kimberly's new solo EP, Super Bloom. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Don't miss Kimberly Perry at Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, Friday, January 12th.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $800.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
It's not what you park in your driveway that makes it home. At McCurley, we understand that. And that's why we go beyond the transaction to provide a complete ownership experience. Because it's the people, the experiences, and the memories awaiting you that make it home. And your vehicle is how you get there.
Get financing as low as 0.9% on the new Mazda CX-90 during Season of Inspiration.
Next Live, Thanksgiving is one day away, and we're celebrating with Chris Pine from Wish. Plus, Live's Thanksgiving Cooking Week continues with Gelman's Cooking.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
A calm morning, but we had a wet overnight period, so you're going to see some slick roads this morning. Could even see a little bit of residual showers for the Mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountain region. So 49 today. We are warmer today, so that is some good news. We should see some clearing into our afternoon as well, and we'll see some clearing into our Thanksgiving Day itself and a weekend. But we could see the specter of fog popping up. We're already seeing a little bit of it this morning, but the rain showers have helped keep that at bay. Upper 40s with maybe a little bit more morning showers for the Mid-Columbia. And over in the Blue Mountain region, fog is expected to return after these morning showers. Our cool spot, Athena at 46, Boardman at 48.
Well, it's a Thanksgiving classic for some people. It's not the turkey itself, but rather a video with tips on avoiding burns when deep frying the bird. CNN's Jeannie Moose reports.
If that bad boy is ready.
Who's calling who a bad boy? We humans are the ones who need public service announcements to teach us cook the turkey, not your home. The annual PSA from the Consumer Product Safety Commission was even put to music. A banger to drive home the dangers of deep frying turkeys. This is the coolest thing that could kill me ever. Combining two American favorites, explosions and turkey. Turkenheimer, someone dubbed it, a play on Oppenheimer, the name of one of the creators of the atomic bomb. The turkeys on TikTok are running wild.
I want you to breathe in and breathe out.
Attempting turkey breast compressions and injections of seasoning.
And